How many rehearsals would understudy rehearsals would he have had?
Well, at that time we probably had probably 2 full days of rehearsal. We get more understudy rehearsal now. It's been negotiated into the contract, which is great. But there's enough that you could have gone through the play once, and you might have actually run the play, rehearsed them scene by scene, and then at one rehearsal have run it all.
So
but a lot of the work has to be done by the person who's the understudy.
Right. So Joe would have to learn all the scenes, have to watch the play so many times that he knew the blocking, and then you actually get to work in the rehearsal hall or somewhere.
Yeah.
Joe with each of his real scene partners. No.
And if any of that happened, it happened outside of rehearsal hours. Like because it was Colum who was playing Iago, and I know that they got together, talk about it.
But the theatre would never take the understudy and say, "Okay, now you're working the scene with." Do they ever have
not in that particular case? Sometimes, yes, if you have the time, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, and sometimes you do if you have enough notice, or if there are particular things that are a question of safety, then you would certainly do them.
Fights.
Yeah, strangling your wife. Yes, we rehearsed that.
Right.
With Joe.
So when Joe was called out of the Trellis and Cressida to go and play Othello, he is running through a play with lights and sound he's never run through with lights and sound. He's opposite actors he has never been opposite in each of those shows. He's remembering blocking from a rehearsal hall with sets, but now he's on stage with sets and lights and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
I can imagine that.
No, but it was, it's not unusual. This particular one is unusual because you're playing a black person.
Yeah.
But absolutely, people are, like, if someone doesn't show up, at the half and you're looking for them and,
right.
Then you go into the dressing room and say, okay, you're on. Like, and you got 20 minutes, get your act together. and then the domino effect, it just goes on and on and on.